Hello there. How are you today? How's your week? How have you been? How has your October been? For me, it has been. But you're welcome to another episode, and I welcome you gladly. For those who have been constantly listening, thank you for being faithful to me. And for those who are just joining, maybe this is your first time because you saw it somewhere and it's your first time listening, you're also welcome to listen to others and share. So today I'm going to be talking about contentment. Initially, I wanted to make October my month of contentment. I wanted to make everything I was going to be talking about this month go around the word contentment, and I think I did in a way, but now I'm going to hit the nail on the head. When you call someone content, or when you say I am content, are you saying you don't want anything more? Are you saying you're okay with what you are at that point? Are you saying it doesn't matter, I don't need to move forward, I don't need to move backward, you're just there? Because that was a question raised in Sunday school at the point. Yeah, I think it was a gathering. We're just talking and someone was like, let's really explain this contentment though, because people make use it as an excuse for not moving forward, for not becoming greater. And so I realized that contentment cannot cancel out desire. Contentment cannot cancel out the desire to move forward, to desire to be greater than where he or she is. But it is not greed. Contentment and greed are opposites. Okay? So I decided to find out what's the real definition of contentment. And contentment is a state. A state of being happy and satisfied. Not this excitement kind of happy, but more like a peaceful ease of mind. It's respecting your reality of your present. It's like appreciating what you have, what you don't have, where you are in life, where you want to be in life. It comes from your relationship to what is going on around you rather than your reaction to it. What am I saying? What have I been saying? I'm basically telling you that when you mention the word I am content with where I am, it means I am doing what I'm supposed to do. My reality is where I want to be. You're satisfied with how much you have then. It's not like you're saying you don't want more, but you're satisfied. Meaning even if something happens and it breaks your standards or your values to get higher than you would not, because I will get it the way I want to get it. Do you understand me? So it doesn't cancel out desire. It doesn't make you not want to be better. You shouldn't be saying I'm content with being lazy. I am content with being a C student when you know you can be an A student. It only becomes greed when the way you will get that A is if you are going by dubious means. Then come on, you're an average student. Work on your average distance. Stop trying to be something you are not. That is it. That's is when you stop deceiving yourself and you accept who you are and how you can change to be better. It is not when you are saying I am what I am and you know that what you are is not a good thing. So people can say they are content with being stingy, they are content with being a bad person. But I believe it's a lie. Because from what I read, from what I found out, they are attributes to contentment, and they are satisfaction, lack of envy, humility, discipline, abhorrence of greed. So if those are the attributes that someone who is content would have, then how would you say you're okay with being bad? How would you say you're okay with being a person that gets angry easily? That is not it. In the first place, why did you get angry easily? Why do you get angry easily? Yeah, it can be a temperament, but it's something that can be worked on. So I don't want us to use the excuse of being content and then you will not work on yourself. You're not good at this. Do not say I am content with being this when you obviously know you can make it better. But you can be satisfied with your job, even though that's not the real job you want. But you can be satisfied because it's earning you and it's earning you some money and it's making you meet ends meet. If you find another job that you can add to it and you will not be too stressed, go ahead and do it. but do not stay in that seat. Now, another thing about contentment is peace, ease of mind. So if you are not peaceful, if you are not at ease with yourself, then of course you know you're not content, right? So it's a peaceful realization that I am whole and complete just as I am, despite the fact that I have anger issues, or I'm sad sometimes, or I'm so joyful at a period of time, or I get frustrated sometimes. I can also be excited sometimes, but anyhow, those things might come in and out from time to time. I am peaceful with the realization that I am still whole and complete. And so I realized that when, initially I said contentment is a state, meaning it's like a level you will get to that you will know. So it's not an initial something. It's not like, oh, you're born, you're this, you're that, and then you just be content. No, there's a state you will get to that you would say, I am content. As I am now, I'm going to say I am content in my relationship with where it is. But I won't say that I don't want it to grow. But I'm okay and satisfied with who I'm with, what I'm doing, like that with that person. That's my relationship. Talk about my friends, my partner, everyone. No, I'm talking about that. Then when it comes to my social life, or it comes to, that's not social. When it comes to my career, am I content? I would say yes. I am content right now because the way I got it, the way the whole process came about, I'm content with it. I've not actually really started working yet, so I would not tell you, oh, the progress of my job, I'm really happy and satisfied with everything that's going on. I'm at peace, or I have ease of mind. But the process to get to the career, to get my career goals and stuff, was really wonderful. It was a very interesting process. I mean, the stress and everything, and then at the point I got it, and yes, I am content with that. Another thing I want us to do is break down this contentment. When I say whole and complete, you should know your life is made up of different areas. It's not just waking up in the morning and that's life. Other things come to play. Your family come to play. Your kids, if you're married, if you don't have to be married, then no problem. Extended family, nuclear family, your job, your social life, your emotions, your intelligence, like what you read, everything comes to play. Even the economy, Nigeria itself. Some people say they're not content with their country, which is true, because your country is not giving you the full satisfaction you want. It's not really making you happy, and there's no issue with that. So we are just going to have to get to that level, to that state where we are happy and satisfied with whatever we're doing, whatever we're going through. Even if you get angry, even if you get sad, even if you get frustrated, you're allowed, but you're just at peace with it, meaning you can walk through it. I'm so glad I repeat it again. Contentment does not cancel out desire. It does not cancel out wanting more. What it cancels out is being greedy and trying to get that more in the wrong way or illegal way, whatever it is. Because we live in a world where there are rules and regulations. There are laws, there are norms. Someone cannot tell me that this is illegal, this is not legal. It's already stated. You live in a country is ruled by law. So when you're content, you would not want to do or get more in that wrong way. So achieve that state. It's something that even the Bible in 1 Timothy 6 says that for godliness with contentment is a great gain. You can be so godly and yet you're not content. It's like you pray, you say that's why some people will be praying every day, God, give me this, give me that, because you're not content. And so it's not a great gain. And even Paul, my wonderful Apostle Paul, was saying he is content. Though he wakes up sometimes he's hungry, sometimes he goes to bed angry. So like he had different emotions going through him. But he came to a peaceful realization that he is whole and complete in Christ. Through Christ he can do anything. So he was satisfied with his state. He might not be happy with it, because contentment does not mean you are happy. It just means you're okay, you're at peace with it. Like you've accepted the state, and either you improve or you you suck. But yeah, it just really makes you happier. It's a state that I really want, even me, I'm talking to myself right now, that I want us to get to. And those attributes that I mentioned means you must have satisfaction. You must lack envy, meaning as you're walking about and somebody has 5 cars, you just have one. You shouldn't be hating on that person because the person has 5. You should be content with your 1 car and just keep working hard. And if you want to, go ahead and have to. But let the reason not be because you saw somebody having 5. Then humility. Even if you are rich and you are in thousands and all, you will not be going around announcing it because of it. That means you're not even content with it. Because if you're busy making everybody notice what you have, then what's the point? If you're content with where the state you are in, you won't be shouting all up and down, I'm poor or I'm rich, or I need money, I don't need money. It will come to you. Then discipline. A content person is a disciplined person. That's the truth. Because if you're disciplined, I watched a video that says discipline means loving yourself. It means telling yourself, being able to choose what and what you do not want. Because if you lack discipline, everything comes and everything goes. But you're content with where you are, so you would indeed mean that you're a disciplined person. I am not going to do this way. I'm okay with where I am. I'm not going to go to the left. I'm okay with the right place I am. I'm not going to the right. Like, if you get what I mean. So, discipline is also an attribute. Then abhorrence of greed, meaning, I'm not going to be greedy about it. So, thank you for listening. And just really look at your state. And just, as much as possible, let's get to that state where we're content. In Christ, we can do all things, So let's just get to that state where we can be content. Where we can have peace and ease of mind of where we are. I'm not saying that you don't need to be angry, you don't need to be sad, you don't need to be frustrated about certain things. I'm just saying that you should, after everything goes, because it comes time to time, when all that happens, you're able to settle and be okay. You still smile. You always find a reason to smile. Do not let anything in your circumstance or your situation take control of how you feel. You're your own boss. Okay? Alright, till then, thank you for listening again. Bye. This is Curious Intern, where we talk about things of life. Someday. Bye.